Okay, we're going to play a little zone poker. Beautiful day here in Portland, Maine. There's going to be a lot of background noise because I have the windows open. But I thought I'd do this for fun, just to show how the other half lives. I was watching some streaming videos recently and I'm like, nobody runs that good. So we'll see what happens here. See if I get a hand to play. I'm going to just do this for like 15 minutes or so. That seems plenty of time. Yeah, just took a nice walk. Oh, a hand to play. I'm gonna I'm doing 25 NL and I raise a little bigger at 25 NL just because of the rake. So my opening size is 3x instead of 2.5x or smaller. I normally play 100 NL, but I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. Okay, so this is a hand. We're definitely calling that bet. I think we might raise here. If he has something he's willing to put money in the pot with, might as well tempt him to do so. Oh, great. This is good. See how this goes. And we have a boat, so we're not so worried about... I think I'm just going to call here. How much is in the pot if I call? 16, 21, okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to call. And then hopefully he's going to continue betting. Yep, we'll just go all in. And we'll win a big pot. Alright, that's a good start. I was all prepared to not play a hand in 15 minutes. And then there you go. Best laid plans. I'm going to fold small pocket pairs from the small blind with especially against an early position, but really any open raise. I feel like that's one of the main lessons learned from GTO for me, from studying, is how worthless those small pocket pairs can be, and yeah, especially out of position. I'm not using a HUD. Ignition is anonymous, so you can build databases of population tendencies, but as far as individuals are concerned, there's so much variance in such a short session that there's no point in actually pretending to... yeah, so I go 4x from the small blind here. Okay, and I'm going to do a little bet here. This is a pretty good flop for my range. When he calls, I'm basically going to give up here. I have showdown value. Yeah, and I'm going to fold to a big bet. Yeah. This is a 3-bet hand for sure. There's you could make an argument for folding against an early position raise, but alright, so I'm going to be consistent here. I'm going to go for the 4x. That's a good result. Yeah, Jack 5 off is not in my button opening range, nor is Queen 4 off. Yeah, I'm going to look at my RNG here. See, yeah, I do. Most people do low aggressive. I do high aggressive, so I'm just going to You know, I could fold here, actually. Yeah, I think I might. Just because you have a big open and a big call, chances are one of them has a bigger ace than ace three. So you're just playing, you're just gambling at that point, hoping to make a flush, and you know, the risk reward, the pot odds pre-flop are close, if not prohibitive, in that situation. So no, gonna decline the opportunity. Queen 10 offsuit from hijack is borderline. Could open it. Depends. If I get a feel for the table that the table's especially weak, which I'm sort of getting that feel, I would open Queen 10 offsuit there. Probably could have. No problem. Terrible flop. And I got 2 overs. Just gonna check here. Okay. Doesn't really change anything. I got the showdown value. Blocking. I might call this, although, oh god, no, I'm gonna fold. If I was playing a good player, I'd call that for sure, blocking the nut flush, and yeah, and rivers are over bluffed, but I don't think that kind of, with a straight draw and a flush draw out there, I'm not sure that that's over bluffed. It probably is, but you know, whatever. I'm going to call here. And I'm glad I did. I think I'll go for a small bet. Yeah, which is appropriate here. He could have so many hands that connect to that board that it's worth it to bet. But on a straight board like that, in that configuration with high cards, you do not want to bet big. If there weren't a straight, maybe, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I actually have more high cards, probably. No, maybe not. No, the ranges are almost identical there. Mine's a little tighter, a little stronger, but the morphology is similar. Yeah. I'm calling pretty wide from the big blind against small blind. Yep. Alright. All day we open this hand. Alright. Good result. My sense is that Poole plays too tightly, kind of waiting for straighters, waiting for aces. Yep. Swinging for the fences, trying to make home runs, trapping. I had a guy yesterday, I think it was, where I made top pair, top kicker on the river, and the flop and turn it on check, check. I think I'm going to call here. Okay, that's not terrible. That's a good flop. I think I'm going to call. I have the backdoor flush draw. See what happens. Now I have 2 pair. It's a beautiful world. I think we go for value here. I think the chances are he could have an ace. Also, he might shut down on the river if he doesn't have an ace. Let's see who wins. We win again. Not sure what he's doing calling that hand on that flop, but that's why we make money in poker. Yeah, Sunday afternoons seem, it's not a time I normally play. I might have to fold this into my schedule. Okay, Let's see how we're doing on time here. Yep. One thing I do a lot of folding on the button when there's any kind of action ahead. I'm very selective about I don't call. I do call from the button, but I'm very selective about the hands I call. No one's paying attention, so I'm not worried about being exploited by having two different ranges in a capped range, capped calling range on the button. But I will throw in some very good hands just in case. This is interesting. It's so small. I think I gotta continue. Okay. Make a little pair. I think this is a great flop and hand to do a kind of a bluff here. Like that he's over betting. No, apparently not. I think I'll go for one more stab at this. See how he responds to this. He might have a flush draw, in which case he's not folding. Yeah, I'm just going to give up. I can't imagine what he has, but, you know, not going to worry too much about it. Could have just had an ace, like ace 8 or something like that. Ranges are really unpredictable in pool. Just have to really pay attention to the actions. If a guy calls two bets like that, I mean, could be a station, true, but I don't think a station would lead out like that on the river. Close. Queen 3 suited there. Again, so much depends on a feel for the table, which I kind of maybe have a little bit, but maybe not enough yet to start pushing the edges here. Great flop for my range. I'm not sure any of these people know that. I have a backdoor flush draw here. Oh, that's going to be it, I think. If this guy bets, yeah. No interest. So close. I think if it was Queen 9, I would play from here. Queen 9 suited. Yeah. I have my GTO ranges pretty much memorized, although it's been a while. I should. This is a call all day. Be interesting. Depends on bet size here. It's a small pot. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, buddy. You're keeping me in. I could almost go for a stab here. No, he's probably got an ace and he's slow playing it. Let's see if it's another 25. Oh, no, he's going big. All right. See ya. Yeah, I should revisit that. It's been a while since by a while, I mean a few months since I have just gone through all my pre-flop ranges. I probably need to brush up. Always a good idea to do that. But anyway, I know them pretty well. I mean, I drill pre-flop every day on a trainer. but you know, they're pliable, they're adaptable. I don't go crazy, you know, but there's often always little adjustments made here and there, depending on who's where, and you know, obviously, I don't have any specific reads on any individuals in this situation, but oh, we're getting towards the end here. I'm gonna do sit out next big blind. Keep this from becoming a beast. That's a fold. Yep. And I think Zoom Fast Poker is just so much about pre-flop. You know, understand position, ranges, yada yada. When to stealing, so important. I am going to open this. I got a little bit smaller here. I could do 3x. Nobody cares. That's just GTO pretension right there. Again, terrible range. Sorry, terrible flop for my range. I think we fold. Chasing a gut shot, just not worth it. No, it's a tiny bet. There we go. And we're done. We're done.